My name's Lou Armour. I took part in the Falklands War. I was your enemy in the Falkland Islands. Most people recognise me because of the photograph that travelled the world that was on the front of Gente. And that was the photograph of me coming out of Government House with my hands in the air. I was part of the detachment that was already in the Falklands towards the end of March. Nobody really expected an invasion to occur, but there was already a Royal Marine detachment there. But then we got word that things were getting serious, so there was a possibility that Argentine troops could land. I was positioned at a place called Hooker's Point, leading back towards Government House. And my job was to engage any Argentine forces that came across. I heard all the explosions, and I knew that Government House was being attacked. The Argentine armour sent a snatch squad to try and snatch the governor, and that's how the war started for me. I remember throwing a smoke grenade to get across a football pitch, and we were firing and manoeuvring, so we were firing our weapons, engaging the Argentines, and then moving, fire, move, towards Government House. And eventually I burst in through the back kitchen. And they surrounded the house, they surprised us. We were ordered to lay down our arms, and then I was escorted outside, and as I went outside, that photograph was taken. I didn't realise that the photograph had been taken, to be honest. I didn't know about it until I got back to the UK. I remember that we'd taken to a road, and we were forced to lie down, face down in the road. I remember feeling, kind of humiliated about. An Argentine officer came along, and he told us to stand up. He had an argument with one of the Argentine troops that had forced us down on the ground. He actually struck him, he hit him, and he apologised for the fact that we'd been made to lie down in the road. So that was kind of strange.
A continuación la bandera, los jefes de las tres armas que hay en las islas.
We got back to the UK. If you think about the mentality of the Marines and the Paras, it's all about going forward. Where's the goal, where's the target, and go for it. It's all about momentum and aggression and attacking. So psychologically, that was how we were. We all had the same thought, and that was, we're going to attack, we're going to take the islands back, and if anybody gets in the way, anybody resists, we're going to take them on, and we're going to kill them. There was no hatred involved. It was about fighting them and winning. That's what professional soldiers do. I went down to the Falklands with the task force to take part in the recapture of the Falkland Islands. We were under air attack as we were landing. We were under air attack then for the next 5 or so days. We were digging trenches in the hills. Jets everywhere, missiles going into the air from the ships. The ground was just on fire. They were in a waiting game. And psychologically, that's probably one of the toughest things to have to do. To actually sit in a position and just wait for the enemy to come to you. In terms of equipment, strangely enough, the Argentines often had better equipment than us. They had night vision goggles that we didn't have. The conditions for us to live in were awful. We were carrying heavy weights, We didn't have any shelter. We were lying in the wind and the rain and the snow every day, drinking what water we could get out of the peat ground, often having diarrhea. But psychologically, we had an end goal. A bully had gone along to an island, and we were just going to go and take it back. So I think we had the kind of psychological advantage. You see the violence enacted upon bodies. You know, bodies that are broken, twisted, limbs missing. Ships being hit, ships blowing up, ships being sunk. Eventually the Argentines surrendered, so the battle didn't continue. And I was there when they put the flag back up. When the war ended, I went back to the UK. It wasn't until after the war that we discovered that Argentine troops were being tortured by their own officers. That is something that disgusts us, and it would disgust any professional soldier.
Everybody we came across was all twisted. You could see the agony, you know, that these guys had been in when they died. Could we stop a minute?
Somebody said to me once, why did you get upset about an Argentine dying in your arms? And I said, well, because he's a human being. That's the thing. He's just, you know, at the end of the day, you're a human being.
It took me 4 years to cry about a few dead people. Obviously, you can't cry then. I'm afraid I just don't see him as enemy.
When I left the Marines, I didn't keep in touch with anybody from the Marines. I didn't talk about the war. I just wanted to go forward because I used to be a Marine, and that's what Marines do, they go forward. Many years later, of course, I'm now in a play about the Falklands, and I have to talk about it each night.
No problem.
It has 6 performers, 3 from the Argentine side, 3 from the British side.
That's me in front. I know it doesn't look like me underneath all that camouflage cream, but it is.
When I'm not performing in the play, I have Spanish lessons. Hola. 170. 170, gracias. Hola, Natalia. Okay. Hola. How you doing? Okay.
Bien, ¿vos?
Great.
¿Café?
Sí, gracias. ¿Con leche?
Sí. No.
No. No.
¿Sin leche?
No leche, pero
Eso.
2 chocolates. Natalia es mi profesora de español.
Muy bien.
Yo quiero, tú quieres,
Perfecto.
vos quieres.
¿Querés? Lu, ¿a dónde querés ir vos?
Quiero ir a un lindo bar. Voy a tomar una birra.
¿Qué es una birra?
It's like more of a specialist beer.
No, birra es como slang. Sí, bien.
Hola. Quiero red cerveza. Una birra.
Una pinta.
Riojo.
Rojo.
Rojo.
Dale.
Sí. One of the reasons why I come here is because it's got this bar Buenos Aires doesn't have bars like you have in the UK. In the UK, it's easy to go into a bar because you can stand at the bar and order a drink, where the bars in Argentina, of course, are very oriented around food, and everybody sits down. Sometimes if I'm sat here, somebody else might come in, a local Argentine, and sometimes I get the chance to speak to them. I like it here. I like it here. Bueno. Yeah, bueno. Yeah, sí. Mi llamo Lu. Mi llamo Lu.
Manolo.
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 Please meet you. Please meet you. Oh, okay, gracias.
Queso de campo.
Queso de campo. Sí.
¿Le gustó?
Yeah, bueno. It's very good.